Eritrea. A name that might not immediately ring a bell for many, but it holds a world of wonder within its borders. Even the name sounds like something whispered, a secret. It's a place that beckons the curious, the adventurous, and those who seek the road less traveled. Tucked away in the Horn of Africa, it's a country most people couldn't find on a map. Yet its location is a crossroads of history, culture, and natural beauty. But for those willing to venture off the beaten path, Eritrea offers a glimpse into a world untouched by time. The markets buzz with life, and the villages stand as they have for centuries, a land of stark beauty, ancient history, and resilient people. From the arid deserts to the towering mountains, the landscape tells a story of endurance and survival. This is a place where the past is ever present, where the echoes of empires still linger in the air. The ruins of the kingdom of Aksum stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. This isn't your typical tourist destination. Here you won't find the usual trappings of mass tourism, no five-star resorts or pre-packaged tours here. Instead, you'll find guest houses that offer a warm welcome and meals that are a labor of love, prepared with traditional recipes passed down through generations. Eritrea is raw, unfiltered, and fiercely independent. The unpaved roads and the daily life of its people reflect a spirit that refuses to be tamed. A country that has fought hard for its freedom and is determined to chart its own course. The celebrations of independence are a testament to the indomitable will of its people. It's a place that challenges your assumptions, pushes you outside your comfort zone, and stays with you long after you've left. The interactions with locals, and the treks through its rugged terrain, leave an indelible mark on your soul. I'm here to experience Eritrea firsthand, to get beneath the surface and understand what makes this country tick, to taste the food, meet the people, and hear their stories. Each face tells a story of resilience, each meal a tale of tradition. To see the beauty, the struggle, and the joy that define this enigmatic nation. The coastline offers a serene escape, while the laughter of children playing brings a sense of hope and continuity. And the resilience that defines this enigmatic nation. The daily lives of its people, from weaving baskets to working in the fields, showcase a community that thrives on hard work and unity. This is Eritrea, the hidden gem of Africa, and this is our journey. A journey into the heart of a land that remains one of the world's best-kept secrets waiting to be discovered. Eritrea has often been called the North Korea of Africa. It's a comparison that's both lazy and inaccurate. Sure, there are similarities. The government is authoritarian, freedom of speech is restricted, and there's a mandatory military service. But to reduce Eritrea to a simple caricature is to miss the complexities of its history and the spirit of its people. Eritrea's isolation is self-imposed, a product of its long and bloody struggle for independence. After decades of war with Ethiopia, the Eritrean people finally tasted freedom in 1991. But the peace has been fragile, and the government has remained wary of outside influence. But beneath the surface, Eritrea is a country very much alive. The people are warm and welcoming, eager to share their culture and stories with outsiders. They are proud of their hard-won independence and determined to build a better future for their country. To understand Eritrea, you have to go back in time. This land, often referred to as the Rome of Africa, is a treasure trove of history and culture. Its story is etched in the ancient scrolls, maps, and ruins that dot the landscape. From the earliest days of human civilization, Eritrea has been a crossroads of cultures, a melting pot where different peoples and traditions have come together to create something unique. This land has seen it all. Ancient empires, colonial powers, and a struggle for independence that spanned generations. The ruins of ancient empires tell tales of grandeur and power, while the colonial-era buildings stand as silent witnesses to a time of foreign domination. The images of the independence struggle remind us of the resilience and determination of the Eritrean people, who fought tirelessly for their freedom and identity. And nowhere is this history more tangible than in the ruins of Cohaito, often called the Rome of Africa. This ancient city, perched high in the mountains, was once a bustling center of trade and culture. Its stone structures, though weathered by time, still stand as a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of its builders. The aerial views of Cohaito reveal a sprawling cityscape with temples, palaces, and public buildings that speak of a once thriving metropolis. Here, nestled among the dusty hills, lie the remnants of a once great civilization. The landscape of Cohaito is a stark contrast to the bustling cities of today, with its quiet, desolate beauty. The distant views of the ancient ruins evoke a sense of mystery and wonder, inviting us to imagine what life was like in this ancient city. The dusty hills and rugged terrain add to the sense of timelessness, as if the land itself is a guardian of the past. Crumbling temples, ancient cisterns, and the outlines of grand palaces speak to a time when Cohaito was a thriving center of trade and culture. The temples, with their intricate carvings and grandiose architecture, were places of worship and community gatherings. The cisterns, ingeniously designed to collect and store water, were vital to the city's survival in the arid climate. The grand palaces, with their opulent designs, were the homes of the city's elite, who played a crucial role in its governance and economy. The Aksumite Empire, which ruled over much of Eritrea and Ethiopia from the 1st to the 8th century AD, left its mark on this land. The artifacts and ruins of the Aksumite period are a testament to the empire's influence and reach. The historical maps show the vast expanse of the Aksumite territory, while the ancient architecture reveals the sophistication and grandeur of their civilization. The Aksumites were known for their advanced engineering, trade networks, and cultural achievements which have left a lasting legacy in Eritrea. Walking through these ruins, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. The footsteps of ancient inhabitants, the sounds of daily life, and the whispers of long-forgotten stories seem to come alive as you explore the site. The close-up views of the stone carvings reveal the artistry and skill of the ancient craftsmen who left their mark on the city. The experience of walking through Cohaito is like stepping back in time, offering a glimpse into a world that has long since vanished. The clatter of hooves on cobblestone streets, the murmur of merchants in the marketplace, the laughter of children playing in the shadow of temples. These sounds paint a vivid picture of life in ancient Cohaito, a city that was once alive with activity and energy. The marketplace scenes show the vibrant trade that took place, with merchants from far and wide coming to buy and sell goods. The children playing near the historical sites remind us that, even in ancient times, life was full of joy and wonder. It's a reminder that Eritrea's story is a long and rich one, stretching back centuries. The historical timeline shows the many phases of Eritrea's history, from ancient times to the present day. The comparison of ancient and modern Eritrea highlights the continuity and change that have shaped the country. The cultural heritage sites are a testament to the enduring legacy of Eritrea's past, which continues to inspire and inform its present and future. Eritrea's story is one of resilience, creativity, and a deep connection to its roots. In Eritrea, hospitality isn't just a custom, it's a way of life. The warmth and generosity of the Eritrean people are evident in their daily interactions, where every guest is treated with the utmost respect and kindness. This deep-rooted tradition of hospitality is not just about offering food and drink. It's about creating a sense of belonging and community. It's about making every visitor feel like they are part of the family, even if they are meeting for the first time. And nothing embodies this more than the traditional coffee ceremony. This ceremony is not just about drinking coffee, it's a social event that brings people together. It's a time for conversation, for sharing stories, and for building relationships. The coffee ceremony is a cornerstone of Eritrean culture, reflecting the values of patience, respect, and community. This ritual, performed with grace and precision, is an integral part of Eritrean culture, a symbol of welcome and respect. The process is meticulous, with each step carried out with care and attention to detail. The ceremony is often conducted by the women of the household, who take great pride in their role as hosts. Their skill and dedication are evident in every aspect of the ceremony, from the preparation of the coffee to the serving of the final cup. The ceremony begins with the roasting of green coffee beans over a charcoal brazier. This is a crucial step, as the quality of the roast can greatly affect the flavor of the coffee. The beans are carefully monitored to ensure they are roasted to perfection, with a rich dark color and a deep complex aroma. The sound of the beans crackling and popping is a familiar and comforting one, signaling the start of the ceremony. The aroma, rich and intoxicating, fills the air as the beans crackle and pop. This scent is a prelude to the flavors that will soon be enjoyed, and it sets the stage for the rest of the ceremony. The smell of roasting coffee is a beloved one, evoking memories of past gatherings and the promise of new ones to come. The roasted beans are then ground by hand, the rhythmic pounding a familiar soundtrack to Eritrean life. This step requires patience and skill, as the beans must be ground to just the right consistency. The sound of the pestle hitting the mortar is a soothing one, a reminder of the care and effort that goes into every cup of coffee. Finally, the coffee is brewed, 3 times in a clay pot called a jabina. This traditional pot is an essential part of the ceremony, and its unique shape and material contribute to the distinctive flavor of the coffee. The brewing process is slow and deliberate, allowing the flavors to develop fully and ensuring that each cup is rich and satisfying. Each serving has a special significance. The first, A-ball, is the strongest and represents the beginning of the ceremony. This initial cup is a powerful one, both in flavor and in meaning. It marks the start of the gathering and sets the tone for the rest of the ceremony. The first cup is a symbol of welcome, an invitation to relax and enjoy the company of friends and family. The second, Tona, is milder and symbolizes friendship and conversation. This cup is a time for sharing stories and catching up with loved ones. The milder flavor encourages a slower pace, allowing for deeper connections and more meaningful conversations. It's a reminder that the coffee ceremony is not just about the drink, but about the relationships that are built and strengthened through it. The third, Barika, is the weakest, and represents a blessing for good health and prosperity. This final cup is a gentle one, a soothing end to the ceremony. It carries with it the hopes and wishes of the host for their guests, a prayer for their well-being and success. The third cup is a symbol of the bond that has been formed, a promise of continued friendship and support. To refuse any of the 3 cups is considered impolite, so be prepared to savor the strong, aromatic coffee. Each cup is a gift, a gesture of goodwill and hospitality. By accepting and enjoying the coffee, guests show their appreciation for the host's efforts and their respect for Eritrean traditions. It's an experience that awakens the senses and offers a glimpse into the heart of Eritrean hospitality. The coffee ceremony is more than just a ritual. It's a celebration of community, a testament to the warmth and generosity of the Eritrean people. Through this simple yet profound tradition, visitors can truly understand the essence of Eritrean culture and the importance of hospitality in their daily lives.